あ、よし。よかった。誰もいない。お、鳥がいる。やっほー。ザラララザー。19人。19人が入ってきてありがとう。
For your
For my crusty voice.
well,
Thank
that
you.
doesn't get crusty.
Huh?
That doesn't get crusty. Are you live?
Oh, we're live.
Oh, live.
あ、ちかちゃんだ。にゃほー。久しぶり。ちかちゃん元気？ Hello, Roy. Hello, Lorenzo. Hello, Chica, 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 Chica. Where's my eyebrow? I don't know. Where is your eyebrow? Moon Eater. Yaha. Is this, I feel like this is everyone in the Discord.
Just Discord.
It's like just the Discord fam. Hey guys. You guys know the drill. This is normal. Emma da. Hey Emma. She says, babe. Oh gosh, it's terrible. I told Emma that I'd come over and try to set up Twitch streaming, like live streaming with her on Friday, and then just totally bailed. And then here I am live streaming without her. Terrible friend. Terrible. Okay. More importantly, can you guys hear me? 聞こえますか? みんな聞こえる? Let me set up that echo. Let's see. Test, 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 test. Let me set up that echo. Let's see. Test, 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 test. Let me set up that echo. Got it, Emma. Okay, I'm going to start looking at the comments here because this whole like night mode vision over here is not working. So, ちかちゃんが元気すぎます。それいいな。私も元気すぎるって言えるようになりたい。Logan, Logan Davis. Hi from Okinawa. Hi. We have Mishi. Hi from Texas. Hi. How's Texas? What is it? Texas is about 7 a.m. Good morning. I see. Marvin, I see you. Okay, I'm going to hold your comments here so at least we can. Okay, so I'll introduce what we're doing here today in 10 seconds. I'll just wait for everyone to kind of join in. About 59 people here. You guys want to meet a fuzzy friend while I get situated? Come here, you. Come. Come here, come here. Say hi. Oh, come here. Hi, come on. No? Yeah. Can you deliver the floof? Good morning, everyone. Mishi says, yes, it's 7 a.m. Well, thank you for waking up. That's an uncomfortably early. 6 a.m. in Texas. Wow.
Should we give it to her?
Well, this is not Lily. This is Basil. And she says hi to everyone who's up early. Oh, gosh. No. Hold on. She took an earbud. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. This is terrible. I can't start this way. We're going to have like PETA in this stream in like 10 seconds. Let's just do it like this. Wait, Basil, please. Hold on 1 second. We're almost there. Almost there, baby. Almost there, baby. If you guys don't know, this is Basil the pup over on Instagram. She's an adorable poodle with an amazing personality. She has, oh my gosh, converted me to poodle lovin', because I swear I didn't like poodles up until Basil because I thought they were foo-foo and silly. And Basil is seriously so smart. Don't use this moment to judge. Oh my gosh, Boomer, can you help? She is literally like part of my sweater. Oh, actually, no, I think I got it just in time. No, we got it. Thank you. All right. We are live at the Poodle Show. Okay. I don't think this is going to work. She's not going to look your way. Okay, so this is my Pikachu. Lily is here. She's at my feet because she doesn't want any of this business. So let me read your comments. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh my gosh. Kelly Robinson says, hi from quarantine in Narita. That's rough. Are you doing okay? How is that going? Oh my gosh. Punko dog. I registered for an online Japanese class. Hope I got accepted. Wish me luck. Good luck, Samlo. Is that your name? Good luck. Basil, can you show them the other side? Oh no. Yeah, now we're in the same time zone. Okay, I'm catching up. Yeah, Lily's I don't know if Lily's jealous or if she's just pissed off, but Lily's just like, what? Basil won't turn around.
Basil.
She's like insisting on showing her butt to everyone.
Basil, you nasty.
And when I try to turn around, she like has the full fit.
Okay, she likes it like that.
In Sri Lanka, it's 5:40 p.m. That's like I think that's a good time.
That's a pretty solid time.
That's pretty solid, yeah. Just in time for dinner. Ooh, should that segue into what we're doing? Okay, yeah. So Parrot Puppo, stuck in Sydney. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. Emma can tell us, but I hear that Australia is really having a rough time with the quarantines and the lockdowns. So take care. Oh gosh, trying to study abroad in Korea next semester. Hope it happens. Good luck. I hope it happens too. I hope everyone gets to do what they're trying to do soon. Oh my gosh, someone says, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, people are trying to study for their nursing exams. Basil, you're in the way. Okay, we got to focus. So in Japan right now, it is 9:10 p.m. on a Saturday. Nice, cozy time. So I thought we would just do a couple quick updates, but turn the other way. Why would you turn the other way? Say hi to everyone just for 10 seconds. There you go. Just for 10 seconds. Can you just say hi? There it is. Nope. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. Is that what we needed? Okay. Be free. Be free. Okay. Let's focus in. Nobody came for Basil. Okay. Okay. So Lorenzo's asking about the corona situation in Japan. It's actually getting better for residents anyways. I know a lot of people are asking for tourism, like when can we get there? When can we get there? Japan is still working on like getting its residents in order, but we're hoping, from what I've heard on the down low, things are hopeful for next spring, but we'll see. Honestly, my word of advice, and this is not like to be quoted, but I would keep an eye on what happens to Japan after the election, because we're switching prime ministers. And then after that, like nobody wants to make a major political shift right before an election. And the corona response is part of that. So I would keep my eyeballs on Japan after the election, and hopefully things will get sort of situated in time before spring. But if not, we shall see. Okay, so on to the plan for today. I'm going to just jump right in. So we have, 100 people. Hello, 100 people, 101. So we're Dalmatians today. So for today, for the live stream, other than just kind of hanging out with you guys, I have a couple of things that we're going to do. This will be kind of fun. I'm trying to set up my Twitch, but I haven't really gotten to that yet. So I'm just sticking to what I know and saying hi to you guys, because if you haven't noticed, my channel has been kind of quiet recently. Anybody notice that? No? Yes? Show of hands? No? Does anybody? Does anybody know? Does anyone feel like I'm not posting? No hands. That's great. Oh, I see hands. Oh, no. I see a big yep. Okay. So I won't bore you with the details of what's going on, but I've actually, if you've been watching my Instagram, you know that I have been filming so many videos, especially ever since June of this year. So at this point, I currently have at least 15 different videos ready to go that are just waiting in the backlog. And there are a couple different reasons why I can't like start posting them, but most of it has to do with the state of emergency, and not like, it was supposed to be a focus on local businesses, and it's like really awkward to do that when Japan is saying don't travel right now. So there's trying to do right by the cities and the companies and the local businesses that these videos are made with. So sorry, first of all, I know it's like, what the heck is the point of this channel if I'm not posting? But it's been really hard to get at least one video posted like a month because I've been editing all these videos, but I can't post them. So it's just kind of like, bleh, there we are. So I thought at least I could get here and say hi to you guys the best way I know, and we can just have fun because this is fun, right? We have fun. And Riva says hi from Croatia. Hi. Yeah, let me know. I got a new microphone this week. What do you think of this snowball? Hello, do you like the mic? Do you like the mic tonight? My voice is raspy. Can you grasp me when I say that it's the end of the day and I'm a little tired? But not for you. I don't know what that serenade was. Anyways, I hope that wasn't really, really loud. So back to what we were talking about. So anyways, the point was, since my YouTube channel has been on such a long hiatus, things are going to things are going to suddenly start launching. And when they suddenly start launching, is that English? When the videos start going, they're going to start going like really intense straight through the end of the year and on to the next star to the right, straight on till morning. So I hope you guys are I'm really excited. And the whole Discord fam is probably really tired of hearing me say this over and over again, but I swear I'm not just sitting on my thumbs. I've actually been editing so much, but we'll get there. And in the meantime, I have a couple updates. So things that we're going to do today, other than just, update each other, I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions about like what you want to see on Twitch and things like that. And then, oh yeah, subtitlers, beware. And then some other things we're going to do tonight really quickly. I saw the weirdest thing at the convenience store. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Can you read this? Is it mirrored? Has anybody seen these in the convenience store recently? It's bread in a can at the convenience store. Like, I get it. I get the purpose of canned bread, but why is it at the convenience store? It was like next to the onigiri and the tortilla wraps, and then it's just like canned bread. And they had, can you guys read what flavor this is? Japanese quiz. That's just blurry. Well, it's butter. This is at 7-Eleven. So this is butter flavor bread in a can. This is strawberry flavored fresh bread in a can. Oh, it focused. Thank you. There was also orange, blueberry, and there's one more, but maybe I'll do it like an Instagram live where we eat more. But you just literally, it's like a pop tab. You just pop it open, and supposedly there is some fresh bread in there. So at some point, we're going to try this science experiment together. We gonna get crazy. I'm a little worried about this, to be honest, but I thought if we run out of things to do, you can watch me struggle to eat science bread, and that could be fun. Yes? Oh my gosh. So yeah, so shout out to 7-Eleven for providing today's entertainment, for sponsoring our bread consumption. The other thing, when we do the Japanese bread, when we do the bread eating, I'm going to switch over to just Japanese only, so we can do just kind of like a fun Japanese only corner, and you guys can like type in. Maybe we'll quiz each other, because one of the things that we've been doing over in my Discord is that we've been having these fun language challenges when I actually remember to post them. And it's been really fun just interacting with everyone, hearing everyone's voices, and like having a reason to actually practice Japanese. And I've been trying to switch towards more like quizzing content, because I know you guys have probably heard me say it a million times, like just do an audio diary if you want to practice language. And that's nice if you're like intermediate or above, but for the people who are more like just getting started out with Japanese, saying like, you should do an audio diary. It's like, about what? But it's actually possible. When I was learning Chinese, actually, I did audio diaries every day for homework, and I barely knew any Chinese. Like I was like, what is it? What did I say? Is like, 我要学中文 over and over and over again. Like that was my audio diary. Like I want to study Chinese. I guess this is it. But anyways, the point is, hopefully we can do more of like an interactive thing and you guys can practice tonight. And then along with that, I asked some of the Discord gang if they wouldn't mind, and they said they don't mind if I share their most glorious audio recordings. And I'm going to live react to them here so we can all just have fun getting an idea of not just my raspy voice, but all of our raspy voices together in unison. Let me check the comments really quickly. What are you guys typing? Last thing I checked, it was all the hands. There are the hands. Checking the hands. We like the mic. Thank you. Vocal queen. Nope. You have a good singing voice. Nope. That's just, I promise you, that's just the rasp. Karaoke stream. We could do that. So when I get my Twitch set up, one of the things I want to do is make sure it's either going to be like study with me for a little bit every day, because I kind of want to like go back and start from the beginning and just go through everything, because I've been getting a lot of questions about like beginner resources, and the ones I used are literally 20 years old at this point. So like nobody wants to read my like tablets, and I don't mean the iPads. I'm talking about stone tablets, like my chiseled and my, what's this thing called? My mallet. Gosh. So I was thinking maybe like 10-minute study session every morning. You guys can see what I'm like reviewing, and then we'll play some games. And some of the games, there's like this ridiculous beaver game that just came out that I want to try, but I also want to try just like mostly Japanese games so we can play Japanese only games too. And I thought that would be really fun to watch me struggle to learn game speak, because that's like a little bit out of my realm. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to. How many videos a week are we talking about? I would say definitely a minimum of one, but honestly, because it's almost October, I'm thinking we might have to do like 2 videos a week minimum. And it's not just my channel too, like Boomer's channel, Boomlore as well. Like that one's about to like blast off with some content, because he actually was with me with Lily on a lot of this content sourcing that we were doing. So 3本塾だ。Aki sensei がいるよ. So, and that was another thing. I don't know. Most of you probably don't know this, but I actually secretly, quietly launched my Patreon with a bunch of different like bonus side content, sneak peeks, things like that. And I haven't officially announced it yet, because I didn't want to announce it until I had all the content I wanted, like until I had a backlog ready. So I've been working with Aki sensei, and I'm sure ちょうど今辛くない？なんか超辛くない？Aki. We've been working through like the first batch of content to get going on one of our like study tiers, and that'll be really fun to do. So there's obviously going to be fun content, but there's going to be like study content. And for Aki sensei, he's probably sick of listening. 辛くないよ。楽しいよ。ありがとう。ありがとう。それは嬉しい。Okay, bread in a can, definitely. Bread in a can, bread in a can. What is the purpose of bread in a can? The purpose of bread in a can is to survive. Honestly, I'm excited to put this in my survival bag. Oh, a new can that I'll buy, but I'm suddenly not so hungry for breakfast. Yeah, I agree, C. Johnson. Strawberry one catches my eye. Shelly B, I hope you have a good yoga class. Dayton Chris's, hey Loretta. Okay, hello. I forgot to turn on the Wi-Fi. I was watching this with my data. No, don't you say that to me. Wait, Roy, did you do an audio sample? Pull it up. Can somebody in the Discord check how many audio files we have total now for today's live stream? I see Ocarina, I see Cranberry, Imperial, Moon Eater. I see Jay, Kamiyu, and Kazama, and myself. We can just skip me. Q Squidward. What is Squidward canned bread? So like, what would canned bread be? Oh, somebody pinged me. Where are you? Beep, beep. Squidward canned bread. What would that sound like? Now I'm just gonna do impressions really quick. Like, hey SpongeBob, I got bread in a can. It's terrible. I wish my nose could do this Squidward thing. Gosh, that's embarrassing. Let's just stay blurry. You gonna come back? Those are my palms. I guess not. Who's pinging me? Who's pinging me, darling?ちょっと待って。アッキー。それ本当？マジかよ。待って。Is it your birthday? Oh my god. 26? マジ？アッキー。26日って誕生日ですか？マジかよ。私って最悪。I'm hearing the pings, but I'm not seeing them. Somebody show me the way. So, okay. Sorry. Okay, so back to the stream. Can't forget you guys are literally here. Nyaki, happy birthday. Gomen ne. Let's eat bread together. This is for you. Do taberu? Oh gosh. Okay, so let me focus on. So we talked about where the videos. We talked about the audio samples, which we're about to. I think we can like kick off one in about 2 minutes, and then we'll do some Japanese only bread eating. And then, oh, okay. Quick shout out while I have most of you before everyone starts signing off again. So I have a request actually. I mentioned that there's going to be an oodle caboodle of videos coming out soon, and the subtitlers are currently, the subtitling club, the team is currently quaking in their boots. This is all like volunteer stuff that if only people who want to do it, and you can use either the English or the Japanese original script. Yeah, jama shite nai yo. Apiiru shite kudasai. You can, what was I saying? For the subtitles, you can either pick the English or the Japanese and use that to like translate into whatever your mother or comfortable tongue would be. And for me, I think it's fun. Translating from the Japanese into whatever language that you speak, I think that's really fun because that's like a good way to practice Japanese. Because I know for me, when I was translating, that's when my Japanese really solidified at like an N2 level. And then when I was reading all the time, that's when I jumped to N1. So if you're especially trying to like prepare, or you're stuck in that intermediate rut and you're like, I don't want to study anymore, but I'm so sick of being N3 or something, I would definitely recommend translating things on your own. And if you want something to do on the side, you can actually join my subtitlers club. You can send me like a ping later, and then you just, whenever you want to, you just pick up an English or a Japanese base file, and you just like do as little or as much as you want. There's so many people in some of the language pairs that you really only get to do like a piece of it at a time. So I mention this because there was a request from the subtitlers for some extra help in some of the language pairs. So specifically, let me scroll up. I know Mandarin Chinese was one of them. That was for sure. But, oh gosh. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? The list was here. We write a lot of messages. Yeah. I wish you guys could see all of this. It's like lots of fun in the Discord talking about lots of fun stuff, but I won't show you the secrets. But anyways, so I know that Mandarin Chinese is definitely one of the bigger languages. Any language is welcome, but Spanish and French and German are pretty well handled. But like Italian, I know we need more. Indonesian team asked for help. I'll have to make a list. But anyways, yeah. So if you want to help out at any point and be a part of that, what happens is that your whatever subtitle that you translated, your name gets put on the video. You may notice, like on recent videos, especially the first, I want to say 10 seconds of every video will list the name of whoever actually subtitled it in the subtitle and under the video as well. So it's kind of like a fun way to be part of the video as well. So there's also that. But yeah, so I'll leave a link later if you guys want to be a part of that. Julia. Julia says, yes, please help me with the Italian subs. Guys, help Julia. Julia's like sitting there wondering why she's all alone. Help a girl out. Yeah. What about Arabic? We don't have anyone doing Arabic right now. So if you would like to, come on in. I feel like we had one set of Arabic subtitles once, and then I had trouble getting them to flip over correctly. I'll have to check. But yeah, the more the merrier. Oh my gosh, yeah. And to all the students, especially those who are getting their theses ready. Roy, you don't have to. It's okay. For all of you who are getting ready to start your semesters and whatnot, don't stress about it. Don't worry. There will be plenty of chances to subtitle and get your names in the future. So, do you translate Japanese dramas? I want to study with dramas. Oh, okay, no. So the translations that we're doing here, that could actually be something we do in the language challenge. But the subtitles that these are for specifically are for my videos. So like the countryside content, any sort of travel vlog, anything like that. But translating dramas, that's something we could actually do over in the language challenge section. That could be a really fun. So yeah, okay, so speaking of language challenges, I wish I could hear you guys. It's like I feel like I'm talking to no one. What a lonely voice. It's like I'm used to voice chats at this point, I guess. Okay. So all 91 of us, we are almost okay, so at 30, I know we've already passed it. So let's just go for it. Shall we listen to some audio files? 日本語練習しましょうか? Any last questions before? Okay, so I'm going to ask the whole subtitles things really quickly. So the subtitles are, on my videos, there are usually subtitles for multiple languages in the CC subtitles. So those are created by you guys. I do English and Japanese, but the rest of the languages are created by you guys. And that's because on Discord, there's a server app and website called Discord. The translating team is part of a special like chat channel on there where I will upload either the English or the Japanese script from one of my videos, and then anyone in the subtitling team will download whichever file they want, the English or the Japanese, and then they'll translate it into their language and then send it back into the channel. And then I post that onto the videos. So that way the videos are available in more languages and they're much more accessible. And it's a cool way for you guys to put your names actually in the subtitles and actually get like interact with the videos. And I get to learn more of your languages and actually see like my weird speech translated into Japanese. And I get to see countryside, Japan's countryside in your languages. And that's basically what that is. So we have about 10 different languages at this point, but they're really like the more people, the better. And so that we can break it up and people can take turns. And then, yeah. So if you guys want to be a part of that, I'll leave. What should we do? Let me say it like, let's do this. If you guys want to send an email, because I don't want to make the link public because it's private space for us. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's my email. I'm going to put it in the chat. Here you go. Okay. So I'm putting my email in the actual chat here. If you are interested and you want to help out and join the team and join the club, feel free to email me there and I'll get in contact with you and we'll figure it out. Fantastic. Okay, so are we ready to practice some Japanese? じゃあ日本語練習しましょうか? Any last questions before we do a quick interlude? Here comes the audio. Thank you. It's a huge help. Okay. So let's start with the first one. The very first comes. So the prompt that we did for this week. The prompt that we did for this week in the language challenge over in our Discord was Haru ka Aki. Which is your favorite season? It seems simple, but it's actually hard when the prompt is to talk just free form for a minimum of a minute about which season you like and why. So, which season? For all of you guys, as we listen to this audio, let's make this a quiz. If you understand what's being said, leave a comment saying whether it's spring or fall that this person prefers. And if you can answer, why. じゃあ、日本語に切り替えします。よいしょ。じゃあ、最初は風間。みんな OK ですか？準備はいいですか？準備はいいですか？よいしょ。Trying to download here.
皆さん。
Okay, we're ready. Are you guys ready? This is Kazama. せーの。春か秋。
皆さん、こんにちは。こんばんは。おはようございます。このチャレンジについて、僕は秋より春の方が好きです。一つの理由は、僕は寒さより暑さの方が好きからです。それに、春には地球が生き返られます。僕には冬に全てがもう死んでいる気がして、春が来て天気が暖かくなって、僕は花を咲くことや木が緑になることを が見て、すごく幸せになりますよ。まあ、つまり、春に地球が生き返りながら、僕の心も生き返っています。
言ったじゃん。言ったじゃん。
じゃあ、最後の理由は、ただ、僕は冬が大嫌いなんです。僕は冬に生まれたのに、この人生に冬が強く嫌いになってしまいました。はい、そうですね。じゃあ、以上ですね。皆さん、聞いてくれてありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。カズマさん。すごい、最初、一発目がすごい。ってことで、はい。皆さん、よく聞こえましたか？春か秋、最も良いのを選びください。カズマさんの好きな季節はどっちですか？ 1、春。2、秋。And yes, I am showing my JL PTSD. 1、はい、春でした。Okay, so great job, guys. The answer was Kazuma-san loves spring. Bonus question. その理由3つを述べましたが、その理由は何でしょう？ Who can guess the 3 reasons why? Kazuma-san listed 3 reasons why they like spring. Squash Breath says, girl, I have no idea. You're cracking me up. Somebody said Kirby move. That creeps me out. So I'm just going to like hold Kirby for now. I'm going to wait like this until we get the answers. Okay, we have one right answer. Sam Lulo says because he hates cold weather. Correct. That is one. 寒さより暖かさまあ、寒い季節より暖かい季節が好きっていう理由ですね。So, because we don't like the cold, Kazuma doesn't like the cold. So that was reason number 1. Who knows the other 2? So, Aisha, すごい。素敵。Walking on sunshine, walking on sunshine. Whoa. But you're still late. No, I'm just kidding. So Aisha, correct. 花が咲く。木が緑になる。そう。それ、生き返る was the word for to become reborn. Everything is reborn. What did he say? Like 冬がなんかちょっと全部全てが死んでるような感じ。Everything is dead in the winter, but in the spring, the 緑何もかもが緑になるとか、花が咲く the flowers bloom. That's number 2. Aisha, you got it? Michi says, I'm not ready for this. I'll see you in a month. Sorry, Loretta. Love you. I'm going to study more, I promise. No, Michi, stay. Okay, the third and final. The third reason was actually pretty close to the first reason. Bye, Julia. I'll see you soon. The third reason, I'm just going to give it to you guys, was the third reason was that even though Kazuma was born in the winter, Kazuma does not like the winter. So, doesn't like 寒さも好きじゃない。冬自体も好きじゃない。それから春の季節は桜がよく咲くから春が好きっていうことですね。 最も良いの選びください。よくできました。そうね。So let's listen to Ciao, Julia. Let's do one more, shall we? No? I'm going to do one more. Next audio sample comes from Kamiyu. Here comes Kamiyu. Ready? Downloading. Opening.
皆さん、
Pausing. Okay. I hope the sound was okay. I swear I'll listen to the next one. Okay, here you go. I want you guys to see yourselves listening. Ah. Can you even see this? Well, that's the mic there, so.
皆さんこんばんは、神井です。久しぶりです。今日の質問は、春と秋とどっちの方が好きですか？実はちょっと大変な難しい質問ですね。日本に移住する前に本当に秋だと思っていましたけど、日本にはやっぱり春になるとき、いい雰囲気になる。でもさ、ロレッタさんの言う通りだ、日本の夏の蒸し暑いの天気の後で秋になったら、涼しくになりますから、本当にいい感じですね。その上に、秋になるとき、焼き芋また売られています。
焼き芋。
春に、桜餅がありますけど、私には焼き芋は最高だと思います。多分最後は、秋になるとき涼しくになっていますから、青い靴下が履きます。はい、以上です。
ありがとうございました。素敵。これも拍手。よーいしょ。Fantastic, Kamiyu. Thank you so much. So Kamiyu sounds like me, split. There was an answer. This one's kind of harder because there was an initial answer, but it was a lot of possibilities that sounded like an answer within it. Honestly, that sounded more like a JLPT prompt than anything because it was like you're like, was that the answer? I'm not sure. でも皆さんどうですか？神湯の好きな季節はどっちですか？秋か春。最も良いのを選びください。そう。And we have Aki Sensei listening as well to check. そう、神湯ちゃんの声がすごく聞きやすい。なんか聞いてるだけでちょっと癒される。ぼやーんとなる。そう。Walking on sunshine. Whoa. You got it this time. You got the answer. So the original answer, correct, was originally Kamiyu used to like the autumn, but then see, and this is where I'm kind of lost. So, and then now it's kind of there are reasons to like both, but since coming to Japan, Kamiyu has come to like spring as well. But I think we kind of waffled back and forth. If Kamiyu's here in the chat, please feel free to let us know. So there is one key word in there that may have been kind of hard to understand, and that was Nihon ni iju suru mai ni. So literally, if you look up the characters for iju, it's like to move house. But an easier word that you may be more familiar with that means the same thing is like hikosu, Nihon ni hikosu mai ni. Since before moving to Japan, 日本に引っ越す前に、秋が好きでした。Iju is a nice fancy word, but for those of us who are still kind of catching up, hikosu is a nice, comfortable word that basically means before coming to Japan or before moving to Japan. Kamiyu said that that the autumn was really nice. Am I getting that right? Yeah, the autumn was really nice. But since coming to Japan, yeah, exactly. Sakura snacks, the season, squash browns, got the answer. We have spring snacks. We have the just kind of the atmosphere of spring in Japan is really addicting, especially because everything changes in spring. Spring is so significant here in Japan. And one thing that you kind of had to be in the Discord to know, my original prompt was basically saying that I really liked I like the spring, but I really like the fall more because no matter what, I can't shake the feeling whenever it gets cooler, like right now, when it gets cooler outside. Well, how did I say it? なんか空気が涼しくなると、やっぱり日本ではなく、アメリカの季節のスタートが感じます。あと、アメリカンフットボール。私もともとマーチングバンドをやってたから、なんかマーチングバンドの毎朝5時頃からスタートするの、練習とか、スポーツ試合、特にアメフトの試合とか、本当にもう秋になると、新学期のスタートもあるし、あと、なんだろうね。まあ、仕事はあんまり関係ないんだけど、どうかな。まあ、学校、新居。あと、仕事を始める人が多いんですよね、アメリカだと。だから、ちょっと涼しくなると、なんかアメリカンとしての思い出が溢れ出すような気持ちになる、私は。So, I like the spring in Japan, but honestly, there's just something really different about the fall that feels like jumping in the leaves with my dad, buying a new backpack, like being so excited to buy a new backpack for school and like just all those new memories. So for me, I mentioned that in my audio and Kamiyu was like, yeah, Loretta kind of has a point. Like it wasn't anything but that. Kamiyu basically said like that when things get cooler after the summer, it's a nice refreshing feeling. So ne, so そうそうそう。アッキー先生、ここは優秀な先生がいっぱいいますね。みんな優秀だよ。So, amazing job, Kamiyu. Thank you again. I hope you're watching. So, you are here. Kamiyu. カズマ、超恥ずかしい。恥ずかしからない。恥ずかしくない。恥ずかしがらないで。アッキー先生、ちょっと助けて。私、頭なんか変になってるよ。So there's the answer from Kamiyu. Oh, this is great. You can answer. Nice. But amazing job. One of the things I love about audio diaries, especially listening to everyone, I love listening to how people change their thought mid-sentence or kind of like utterance. It's really easy to like make a sentence or practice a grammar point, but it's really hard to string sentences together or to interrupt them and suddenly change your mind and not get caught up and stuck and like, oh gosh, what was he saying? I'm speaking Japanese. So I really enjoyed Kamiyu, your prompt specifically because you did a lot of wait, but then again, でも本当は、でもバレッタの、what did he say? オーディオ聞いて、ちょっと I forget exactly what you said, honestly, but the way I know that you switched a lot between utterances, and I just thought that was really cool because that's one of the hardest things to do. And I remember for like years, that was what really held me back from speaking Japanese, is that I can start talking, but what happens when the sentence ends and I don't know how to keep going anymore. And everyone's looking and I'm like, ha, ba, 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 ba. Saito, Kaito. Did I say that right? Oh, listen to some ginger root for me. We should do a ginger root interlude. Loretta. Bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. Squash Brown says, I wouldn't dare make an audio sample of myself. Please do. You don't even have to share it. Like, I have oodles of folders of files of me just like croaking in the dark. Just like croak alone for yourself. Zeitgeist. No, Marvin, I know it's you. I was just like, I wasn't sure if I should say your name or not. I was like, I never know when people change their handle names. I don't know how much people want to be put on blast, if you know what I'm saying. ということで、let's do one more, and then we'll take a quick break. We still have 91 people watching. That's exciting. I thought we'd lose a lot of people. はい。はい、はい、はい。読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで、読んで。Okay, next audio is from Jay. Bye, Marvin. So. The break is the PonCon tasting. ということで、はい、Jay. Take us away. Take us away. Downloading. I hope I'm on Wi-Fi. Wait. Okay, I'm ready now. Are you guys ready? Beep, 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 beep. Come closer. Come closer to here. Okay. Let's go.
皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
私は秋が好きです。カリフォルニア州に住んでいます。そして、寒いじゃないです。それでも、私たちの疑似秋大好き。風、恐怖、風たくさん好きです。でも、
風ね。5本じゃないね。
歩き、好きじゃないです。
アレルギー？
セーター好きです。かぼちゃ大好き。
私も大好き。
はい。
はい。はい。
ありがと
う。いや、こちらこそありがとうございます。素敵。かぼちゃ食べて。かぼちゃ食べて。拍手。拍手。So, hi. So, じゃあ、皆さん、どうですか？秋か春。J さんの好きな季節はどっちですか？どちらでしょうか？最も良いのを選びください。ブーブー。あ、風間言っちゃった。風間言っちゃった。答えが出た。そう。秋が好きですよね。そう、秋が好きですよね。So I don't know if this was intentional or if this was just how the audio sample turned out, but this is a really good example, especially if you are getting used to audio diaries. Are people leaving? There's a lot of waving. Did I miss something? If you're getting used to speaking Japanese or speaking into a camera, then it's really hard to just kind of speak nonstop and just have something to say. So one of the things I've been trying to encourage more people to do on the Discord and the challenges especially is that no matter what your level, even if you don't feel comfortable speaking for a long time in full sentences, just try making a list. So a lot of these were sentences that were almost listed out. So nani nani ga suki desu, nani nani ga suki desu. And when you're talking about aki or haru, it's really easy to say, like, I like this more than this. Nani nani, nani nani yori ga suki desu. So the yori construction and things like that. There's a really easy way to kind of practice this grammar is by making a list of different sentences to support that original grammar. So if you're using the I like this more than this, and then you start saying like blah 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 ga suki desu, blah blah ga suki desu, then that's a really good way to make a list. One of the next challenges, and you guys are going to hate me for this one, one of the next challenges I want to do is how to talk about one thing why you do or do not like, and do not use the word e or dame. So this was like one of the hardest things for me to learn when I was learning Japanese in Kyoto, actually. My teacher was like, guys, you are always saying "いいです" or like これはいいと思います or これはダメだと思います. Like we'd read a section, they'd say, and she'd ask, じゃあどうですか? どう思いましたか? Lily squeaking in the distance. And we would say like, やっぱりこの段落が、とっても面白いからいいと思います. She's like, is that all you have to say? Like this, it's literally like, children, they know how to say, I want, or no, I don't want. And you have to learn how to start saying why you want, like, is it because it's more effective? Is it more cost effective? Is it cheaper? Is it prettier? Is it more useful? Is it something more familiar to you? Is it something like, there are reasons things are good and reason things are bad, and tapping into that. Tapping into that is going to help make your speaking honestly sound more. I would say if you're using just "いいです" and "ダメです" all the time, and if you make an audio diary, you'll hear yourself saying it. I would say honestly, you're probably closer to a low intermediate level, which is totally fine. Levels don't matter. But if you're trying to push towards an advanced speaking level, literally getting rid of the "い" and the "ダメ" is going to make you sound so much more educated and elevated. And reading will help with that, but also practicing making lists of things you do and don't like is a great exercise for that. And Jason was actually doing that here in this audio, and I was just really admiring that. So some of the things we had in the list, we had why do we like the fall? カリフォルニアに住んでいるから、寒くないです or something like that. Because it's not cold in California, I still like the winter, the what is it called? Autumn. I still like the fall because I live in California, so it's not even cold. ですよね。確かにカリフォルニアはなんかすごくいいよね。なんか魅力的。It's It's got that sparkle. It's so nice. And I can't even read my own notes. セーターが好きです。そう、sweater weather。秋になると結構セーターよく使えるような季節になりますよね。私もセーターが好きです。ほら。来てるじゃん。あと、かぼちゃ。かぼちゃが好きだから。かぼちゃ美味しいね、さすがに。で、パンプキンかかぼちゃどっちが好きですか？それを聞きたいですね。うん。うんうんうん。うんうんうん。I'm trying to read all of your, and like, I hope, Aki, please correct anything I say. So do you guys want to do one more or should we eat some bread? What are we thinking? Oh, so somebody's asking about the link to the Discord. So the Discord actually is a closed community. It was semi-open, but it's closed unless you are on any of my Patreon tiers. I think the cheapest one is $3. Should honestly add like a $1 tier. But my Discord is currently only open to my patrons or my subtitlers. So if you are willing to support the channel either with your time and subtitles or with otherwise your bread, that's how to get into Discord at the current moment. So yeah, everyone's saying bread first. Which bread shall we do? Can we do a vote in the chat? I wonder if, I think we can. Create a poll. Yes. Okay, I'm putting a poll in there. You guys ready? Yoisho. じゃあ、投げたよ. I don't know where the poll just went. I just sent it into the ether. Supposedly you guys can see it. Can you actually see it? I promised, there it is. I promised myself we would only make this live stream about an hour long, and now it's an hour. This always happens. You guys know this happens. いや、いつもこうなるんだよね。なんかもう、予定通りにうまくいけないよね、私は。いや、もう1時間って言っても、結局3時間とか、絶対なるでしょう。それでもいいんだけど、私は、寝る前の生放送やってるから、眠たい。Waiting for your results, although they're leaning towards Ichigo Land. 50-50? え？マジかよ。ちょっと待って。どうしましょう。パンカン。見れない。いちごの方が、なんかギリギリ多くなってる。I don't know. I'm so close to you guys. Hello. Strawberries winning. Oh no. I mean, I'm probably going to eat them both, to be honest. So, okay, I'm just going to do it. That's it. We're eating the strawberry first. Boo-chan, taberu? Boo-chan. 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 Tabenai kana? Yes, it's just for me. Boomer, do you want to see this? Boomer! Are you there? マジかよ. I could like take you guys with me. Boomer!
What?
Do you want to try the bread?
Yeah, sure. I'll try the bread.
Bread time.
Bread time.
You
They
want
can probably see me. If I sit here, right?
with this
Yeah, I think it's
You gonna
pretty
try the
wide.
bread? Oh, you look
Let's try
sleepy
it.
too.
Ooh, yeah, well, I've been studying. So.
マジかよ。何よ
Linux.
あ、Linux.
Yeah.
日本語じゃない
Oh, わかんない。
I feel something like there's like
It's like air, probably.
no, but there's like a thing in there.
It could just be like crusts. I don't know.
Do you want to read this?
What? Pancon?
パンカン。
Akimoto no pan.
もっとみんなが聞こえるように声を出してください。
Akimoto no pan no kan something.
缶詰。
Consume? Consume.
缶詰。
Consume.
Crammed in can is what that means.
Oh, it's stuck in the can. Oh, okay.
That's when you go to grocery stores, kanzume is usually a section.
Oh,
It's
canned
all
goods.
canned goods, but it's like, wait, we gotta show them. You can't just open it down there. We gotta do they gotta see it. They've been waiting. They voted for strawberry.
They
can.
voted for straw. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry.
Boomer's like just
I
eat.
was
He's like
in
just
my
privately
headphones.
just
I was in my
eating.
headphones over there. I wasn't listening.
Yosh.
Yosh.
Aki says, kill him a puffet.
Tough.
Okay. Everyone wants to know how the new job is going. Do you want to answer that?
It's going.
It's going.
A lot of training.
A lot of training.
A lot of training.
How's that? Gyokai shifto?
It's rough.
But changing industries.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a lot of training. I've done like shadowing, which is like more hands-on, but a lot of it's just straight training for the most part. I've been watching a lot of like videos. Apparently video training is really big nowadays and it's terrible.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's do it. For emergency. For a snack. Don't wait. Cover your face, Boomer. Cover your face. It's going to focus. I don't think it's going to focus. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready? Say no. 3, 2. What? Compare fresh from the can versus toasted. Ooh, I don't even know if I want to eat this. I want you guys to see what I see. Okay, 3,
Go toast it.
2.
You want me to go toast some stuff real quick?
Oh gosh.
You want me to go toast it?
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, is it little pieces? Oh, what's that? I mean, that's the.
これは? Oh.
It's the.
酸素カット。酸素。
Ooh,
Okay. The mysterious can is open. Ew, it's got like bread stain in there.
Bread stain, ew.
No, like, you know, when like you've baked something and it has like the grease left over?
Pancon.
It smells
good?
Smells strawberry and yeasty.
Yeah, definitely smells yeasty. Maybe a little strawberryish.
I'm scared.
Pancon.
I don't know if I should be eating this. Is it gonna like pop open? Oh gosh.
Might.
Look at the it's legit bread.
Oh my goodness.
In this
Do you think they baked it in there?
I think they like left the yeasty stuff in the can and they closed it and then just
let it do its thing.
Okay. I'm scared. I really don't want to like bust out. Like when I ordered my mattress from Koala, it was like this, really compact, and you pulled it out. It was like boom. でかい、何これ、ちょっと量が多すぎて。何これ、ちょっとやだ。やだ、何これ。今の聞こえた。Okay. Yosh. Pankan desu.
Pankan ne.
It actually.
In the smell? It just smells like bread. It smells like bread with like strawberry flavoring in it, honestly.
And like has like flake. I don't know. It doesn't look that bad.
Well, do you want me to go? Do you want me to toast some of it real quick?
Like half of it?
Yeah. Do you want me to toast half of it? I can go through it in for a couple minutes.
Oh, we got flakes.
Oh,
this is fresh bread.
Wow. I mean, I don't know about fresh, but it's definitely not stale. It feels. Which half should I toast?
Let's do like the.
Oh damn! Strawberry barely won, huh?
What? Yeah, I mean, don't worry. We're gonna eat both. There's also blueberry and
There's a blueberry one.
not here,
Oh.
not today. I just got butter so we could like taste test something
Okay.
normal. Right, dozo.
Okay, let me go.
Should we open the butter?
I mean, it's
So
probably the same.
we should just taste test them all, right?
Yeah, we can taste this both. Do you want me to go heat this up real quick?
Together as one. Ready? Here. Do you wanna Hulk open the?
Oh.
You have to do it in front of the camera though.
Okay, here. Let me say that. Ow. Stop. Okay, so it's pretty much the same.
Ew.
Here we go. And
やだ、なんか変な空気が。
yeah, it's the same.
匂いは？
Butter. It's like just mostly butter. It's like
あ、
butter.
これ、
Yeah.
でもなんかちょっとなんだろうね、金属っぽい。なんか、
It's got a metal smell?
yeah, like something metallic.
Boy. What was in metal?
ブー。何これ？ちょっと何これ？何の展開？ちょっと、oh god, that you're gonna drop it and make like, wait.
No, it just smells like bread and
Does
butter.
this, can I tilt this camera
Yeah,
down?
you can. You can.
How?
Yeah, just do it.
Just
Okay.
tilt it?
Da-da-da-da.
Wait, oh! Did you kill the stream?
No, I think I just memorized it.
Oh, みんなどこ？みんなおーいって言って。
Yeah.
あ、よかった。びっくりした。なんかパワフルな、タフな。 Here, make it go thump. No.
What? What do you mean? Oh, oh, that thump.
Like it's dense.
Dense, bro.
Like,
Oh, it's just the water. It's fine.
We're
Here,
having
just-
trouble
just-
today.
Just put it over. Just do it over there by the thing,
Like, listen to just half.
and then the whole thing. No, don't drop it. All right. It is.
ということで、do you want to break it in half? Show us your Hulk tear
Hulk there.
for the camera, please.
For the camera,
Don't you put crumbs on my keyboard?
it doesn't really
All right. はい。じゃあ、お願いします。Toasting.
toast. Oh, toaster.
お願いします。
Toasting.
So there it is, guys. Canned bread. It actually, at least from the looks, 見た目でね. Yeah, that is some thick bread. It's like, I was saying this after I bought it. I was like, if I was at the end of the world, I wouldn't want bread, not from Japan, because like the bread here is really soft and light.
Yeah, it's really airy.
And airy. So it's like, this wouldn't, like, if you bring a loaf of bread, you're gonna die in like a day. Like, I feel like in the apocalypse, like I want like calorie mates or those thick, dense
Yeah.
things or something like that. But
Uh-huh.
these are actually pretty thick.
Yeah, they are.
You want to do that raw taste?
Should we?
He took the strawberry.
Well, you want to do strawberry?
Yeah.
My-
But sumo.
Here, you can do the strawberry.
Oh, Basil's here.
Basil.
Here, pick her up.
Hey, look, come here. Basil says, give me that bread. Oh, give me that bread.
Yoisho.
Oh.
Ready? Kanpai.
Oh. Strawberry flavored bread.
It's metal flavored bread.
Mm.
Like it's fine, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Like
Yeah, it's not like I don't know. It doesn't taste fresh for whatever reason. Like it tastes like it.
the
doesn't
air of a
taste-
can.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like stale, but it tastes like not necessarily fresh. There's something not fresh about it.
Like, let me taste. Yours is jam. Mine's so dry too. Like,
Yeah, mine's pretty dry.
if this is how you're going to survive, you're going to die of dehydration. Like this thing is going to
You're
take
gonna need
your.
a lot of water. No, it's the same. There's something like not fresh about it. I don't know what it is.
It's the can smell. Like the bread itself is like actually like
Probably because it's dehydrated.
it's like floofy, right?
Yeah, it's floofy and it's not thick and it's not necessarily.
Even Lily showed up. Lily's like, "Hello."
It's not as Lily's coming.
Lily,
It's
come
not
here.
as light. Come here, Lily. Come here.
You want a treat?
Come on, Lily. Come on.
Let's not feed this to Basil. Basil deserves much better.
Come here, Lily. Basil, get out of here. Come here, Lily. Come on. Lily, come here.
Lily,
Lily,
come say hi.
Come. Oh, she'll come. Come here. Come on, buddy. Here you go.
You want to say hi?
Want to say hi? Oh, there's Lily. It's a dog.
You want to taste
Does
some?
it smell good? Do you like it? Oh, you like the smell. She likes the smell, I think. Okay.
I don't know. Like, so the pankan, I want to say it's denser than I thought it would be,
Yeah.
which makes it actually useful for like survival. However, it's so dry.
Yeah, it's super dry.
So you're gonna like die in the apocalypse unless you live by
Yeah.
that oasis, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oasis. But the flavor is fine, honestly, but it definitely tastes like it's like bread, butter, can.
Yeah, there's like something
Like a tinny flavor to it.
Yeah, it has a weird like not fresh flavor. It's not bad. I don't know. It's just. Can I try yours? Want to try mine?
I think that I wonder if the toasting would get rid of that flavor.
Oh, yours has a way more like canned flavor. Mine isn't as much.
ほら、言ったじゃん。
It has a way more like weird flavor.
Lily, if we're going down, we gotta go down together.
How's it?
A ginger little nibble.
Well, it's okay.
All right, let's try the
Go get
toasties.
the toasted ones. You want to take the
What a
lid
jerk.
off?
Everyone's like, what are we
And
watching?
then hold the lid for me.
Hi.
Hold it.
Oh my god.
Whoa, guys, seriously.
Come here, Basil, come here. Basil, up. Good girl. Come here. Okay. I don't even know why I have like my headphones. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Achi.
You gotta be careful with Basil. Basil will steal stuff.
She's like ready for that bread. Can you feed me some of that? Some of them breads?
Which one do you want? All right,
I'm gonna try the. Whoa!
Oh, you okay, Basil? You all right, Basil? All right.
She's good.
This
She does.
one's
She wants none of this bread.
This one's more
Okay.
toasted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you tell which one's been toasted?
They were both in there the same amount of time. That's weird.
Oh no, this one's toasted too.
Was it? Oh.
Here's a toasted butter one. You can see the little crispy edges. はい、じゃあ、ブーちゃん、日本語で
日本語で
レポ、
レポ。
食事レポートお願いします。いかがでしょうか？
普通トーストの味がある。
なんか痛い。なんだよ、そのレポ。普通
のトーストの味。
なんか金属とか、なんか缶詰の味とかはないの？
そう、缶詰の味はない。
ない？
ない。
あ、普通に美味しい。
そうね。
え、ちょっと待って。Who told us to toast it? Who told us to toast it? Squash Browns. Thank you.
いいね。いいおすすめ。
Squash Browns, thank you so much. You have saved the pot. This like gives it an extra like 10.
Well, I guess we're gonna need a toaster in the apocalypse. Or,
Yeah,
or
so
at least
for the apocalypse,
or at least a lighter to toast it.
A blowtorch.
Yeah.
No, 食べる?
No. What about you?
Me? あ、この私?
Yeah, you're supposed to. Did it help?
なんかサクサク。
あー
なんかふわふわ。
ふわ
中身がふわふわで、そう外がね、ちょっとサクサクして、すんごく美味しい。
おいしい。
美
味しいよ。美味しいね。美味しいね。美味しい。美味しい。
リリ食べる?
Do you want some?
なんかあんまり興味なさそう。
Here, yeah, just give it to her. She won't take it. She's a good dog. Good girl. A little bit.
この尻尾がいい。
Oh, yeah.
あ、I said いい。even though I told you not to. この尻尾が大好き。この尻尾が可愛すぎてたまらない。あ、ブブブブブブブブブブブブブ。そうそうそうそう。尻尾のフレフレフレフレ。
フレフレフレ。
フレフレ
フレフレフレ。Lily, what's this?
フレ。
Oh, good girl.
Okay, somebody said try stuff on it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
But yeah, it does take the canned flavor off of it.
Thank you, Squash Browns. You have now,
Yep.
you have given
saved
us, and it's not as dry.
Yes, that's weird. It should be
Somehow
more dry.
toasting it made
It should be more dry.
more moist.
Or just like, I don't know. I think the flavor, I think it toasted all the dry flavor and like the not great flavor.
Oh my god, the
out of it.
chemicals. どうしよう。その科学的なものが、科学的な部分が、これで見ました。よかったね。はい。じゃあ、パンカンでございました。パ パンカンのレポートでした。
その発表。
これはパンカンの発表でした。グランドスポンスの提供でお送りします。パンカン、セブンイレブン、それから缶詰、パン詰、株式会社。
Is it really?
No, I'm just making it up. I needed like one more sponsor name. Hi. Okay, let me check the. You guys should see Lily's little.
Aki's leaving.
Aki's leaving.
Yeah.
ちょっと待って。Everyone.
Or he left. I don't know. If he left. It's been a minute. There's no timestamps, but it's been a minute. He may have left already.
Okay, everyone say goodbye and happy birthday to Aki.
Oh, it's his birthday.
It's his birthday in an hour and a half.
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Aki
If you're still
sensei.
here. Go have fun.
Go have fun. そうそうそう。早く出て、この変な空間から逃げてください。Maybe I'm trying to read. There we go.
Someone says Lily's cute.
Lily is very cute.
Lily-chan kawaii. I can't read that. We'll see.
Basil, what's up?
Oh, Tanjobi, omedetou.
お誕生日おめでとうございます。
They did not say that. They just said omedetou. Oh, damn.
うん。
She like bit my finger.
She Wow.
Gently. She gently
Gently
numbed my finger. Good girl, Lily.
よし。じゃあ、
Ja, Lily.
is it time to get back to the audio diary? I feel like everyone's
Sure,
enjoying
you can.
this. Everyone's enjoying this pun report.
Oh, yeah.
どうしよ
104 people are enjoying the pun gun
う。
report.
Look at that. All the viewers like increased suddenly.
Got your nose. Got your dog nose.
No.
This is now a PonCon review.
PonCon reviewing live stream.
Yeah.
Everybody put your puns up.
I'm gonna have to go get all the flavors. I'm gonna have to go back to 7-Eleven, get all the flavors.
No.
Basil. It wasn't that good.
Can you guys hear Basil's like squeaks? Like,
Basil says, "Give me PonCon."
She's making,
she
like-
demands PonCon.
Yosha. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's do some more audio. Ooh, audio
Oh,
diaries.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I didn't
はい、
finish what I'm
頑張
doing.
って。ごめんね、
Okay,
途中で。ありがとうございます。
はい
参加も、
Oh, so
あと、トースターの、トースター担当の仕事もありがとうございます。
参加をいただくことはありがとうございます。
I'm slowly
Oh.
giving you leave.
Okay.
Leave. No, just kidding. No. Thank you.
Take it.
Take the bread. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I just wanted to taste it. Well, you want some bread?
Do not get that.
Come here, Basil. You want some bread? You guys are funny. Okay, let me focus. It's so strange that I can't hear anything. I think I'm just used to. Poor Glamour by Liz is like not even ready for me to bore you with a lot of Japanese. Coffee and Japanese. Do we? Okay, so I actually need a little beverage after all of that. Where's my beverage? Boo Boo, have you seen my beverage?
Which one?
My internet.
Your water?
But not my water. I had a yogurina.
You have one?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Lily's drinking water. Where is it?
Do you see it?
No. Did it fall down?
Okay, so this is also, I guess this will close off the food report for this current second. This is my favorite beverage from 7-Eleven at the moment. It's a probiotic, as you can see. What does it say? Protecto. Does that it say? Protecto 乳細胞. 乳細菌. Let me check on that. Yogurina is basically like a probiotic yogurty inspired water, kind of like Calpis, but more towards the watery side. I honestly, people could say that it's healthy and good for you, but it still has sugar in it anyways. So it's like, I don't know. I just like the flavor. And if it helps you stay regular, that's a plus. But I like the taste more than anything. But yeah. どうぞ。ごめんね。ちょっと一口取っちゃったけど。なんで Yeah, it's kind of like a vitamin water, like a Gatorade, but it has more of a yogurt flavor. Or like if you guys have ever been to Korean barbecue places, sometimes they give those little yogurt drinks at the end to like kind of clear everything out. It's like that kind of flavor. And if you haven't had any of those, it's kind of like when you take an entire bag of red Skittles and put it in your mouth at once, but really watered down. But that like rainbow of flavor is like what it tastes like. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get back to the audio prompts, right? Enough me. Hi, じゃあ続きましょう。For those of you who have just joined, I am reviewing the audio samples from this week's language challenge over in my Discord, which is accessible for subtitlers on my channel or also for people who are part of my Patreon. And this week, our challenge was Aki versus Haru. So autumn or spring, which one do you like? Explain why in a minute. We've had some quite eloquent responses. Oh my. What? You want to come here? Come up. Come here. Come here. Basil, come. Basil's like, can you guys hear Basil? She's giving me all types of trouble. Is it because of this? I'm not going to feed you this. Your mom or dad are probably watching this. And this is going to be like bad news. So no way I'm feeding you this. 日本語勉強しましょう。Why would you let me hold you? はい。ということで、Next up is Moon Eater. Are you ready? Poor Moon Eater has like been watching this entire time. Like, are you going to do me or what? I'm so sorry. All right. Are you ready? Moon Eater. Five minutes, bruh. Well, that's impressive. Continuing to show your diligence. Okay, ready? Let's go. はい。じゃあ、秋か春。Trying to read all the comments. From your Loretta, I love your videos. Thank you. All right, Moon Eater, let's go. Basil, do not growl. Moon Eater's trying to talk to us. Okay, here we go. Da, ba, 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 ba. I hope that works. You can't even see the mic, but it's happening.
皆さん、こんにちは。ムーニーターと申します。
やっほー。
今から私の発表を始めます。私はやっぱり冬時一番好き。理由は、冬時あんまり虫がおらへん。例えば、カムシとか、カメムシとか、セミとか、ソラムシがおらへんだろ。雲があるけど、まあ、雲はいい虫。あれは、
どうかな？
時々小さな虫を食べて、
そう、食べてくれるよね。
部屋を
守ってくれる
虫降りよ。になって。それはいいと思う。
うん。
そして、冬時は、やっぱりアイスは一番美味しい。その時、アイスの味が、なんとなく、めっちゃうまい。
うまいね。
その理由は、説明は難しいけど、同じ好きな経験がある人は多分この話をよくわかる。秋と比べたら、
うん。
冬時はちょっと、
冬
もっとロマンチストと思います。
冬のロマン。
例えば、一杯でとできる、イルミネーションデートとか、カラオケデートとか、喫茶店でデートしようとか、いろいろなある。そして、もし、イルミネーションデートの間、体が寒くなって、男性は多分、寒くない鍋食べたい。
鍋ね。
家に行く鍋食べましょう。そして、彼女は、そうしよう。私も温かいもの食べたい。そう言われたらかもしれません。秋時、自分の雰囲気があるんですけど、やっぱりあれはちょっと
冬
一人で楽しみの景色と思います。冬時はもっと家族の雰囲気がある。クリスマスと年末のおかげでと思います。今まで何言ったかわからへんけど、多分みんなが私の理由をわかる
と思うよ。
至らめところを見せてしまいました。
いい
皆さん。けど、これは私の理由。そして、冬は一番好き。はい。また今度。バイバイ。
バイバイ。いつでもいいよ。いや、途中でポーズしないよ。ムーニーダー。最後まで聞く。で、拍手。ごめんね。Scared basil. Amazing. So we have a bonus answer. 秋か、春。いや、秋でも、春でもない。冬が好きというムーニーダーさんでした。はい。よくできました。ありがとうございました。素敵な録音でした。はい。I saw one of you guys asking in the comments, オラヘン is this 関西弁？そう。関西弁の事例の一つ。関西弁、私はできない。関西弁、京都の方の京都弁、京都の方の関西弁は慣れてきたけど、なかなか自分から言い出せない。使えない。So, there are a lot of reasons. My favorite reasons that Moon Eater proposed why the winter is the best. One of my favorites is that Moon Eater says is that eating ice cream in the middle of the winter is like the most delicious flavor. Did I get that right? I hope I got that right. でしょ? そうでしょ? And I feel kind of the opposite. I don't know if I wouldn't say summer is my favorite season, but there's something about eating really hot ramen or like really hot nabe, like steamy, fiery, spicy hot in the middle of the summer. There's something about just like a full body sweat that's just so like, ugh, like it's so what Basil, you agree? It's just so like cleansing, like your pores are just like on fire with reborn. And I feel like ice cream in the winter is the same. でしょ? そうですね。うん。冬の中のアイスが美味しいでしょ? Ignore Basil, please. But yeah, and then what was another thing you said that another thing was that as things get cooler, you were mentioning how you don't mind bugs so much because they're actually like they do jobs, they eat smaller bugs. So 小さい虫を食べてくれるから小さい虫を食べてくれるからはっていうことでした。I was going to say, I think this would be a good example. Moon Eater, I hope you don't think I'm picking on you. I just thought this was a perfect example. You said, 雲 about spiders. 雲は小さい虫を食べてくれるからいいと思います。So this is one of those perfect chances when you're doing audio diaries, when you find yourself saying いいと思います. E is fine, obviously. People use E, 良い all the time in all realms of life. But sometimes it's cool to swap out the words and make sure that you don't have to use E. So I want to open this up to you guys actually. If you were to say, the sentence was, I like spiders, Basil, please. Anyways, I like spiders because they eat small bugs and like protect the room, etc. So if you're going to say, 雲がいいと思います, I like spiders. 食べてくれるからいいと思います. It's good because they eat the smaller bugs. Is there another word you could use instead of E here? Anybody have any suggestions? Any ideas? E is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I wonder if we can add a little pizzazz. Because I like pizzazz. Not from you, Basil. Who wants to add some pizzazz? So. Benri. So I was thinking benri would actually be a really good word to use here. But the word, we have a couple of people saying benri. So benri is like they're convenient, they're useful, but you can actually say there's another word. If you take benri, そう、役に立つ、これもいいね。役に立つもいいですね。小さい虫を食べてくれるから、雲がいても構わない。あ、これはいいね、Jalen. This is a great example. So you totally skipped the adjective. Jalen Cox says, 小さい虫が食べてくれるから、雲がいても構わない。とか。そう。This is a great example. I was actually going to say benri. You can actually change benri if you swap the order to ribeng. Ribeng sei ga takai. They're very useful. Obviously, saying that out loud sounds a little bit like, who is this guy? Who's a jerk? Who do they think they are? But if you were, for example, writing like an Amazon review, if you want to look for really good ways to not use E or dame all the time, like good adjectives to use, read reviews on websites like Amazon or I can't think what's like a website they use in Japanese as well. Pretty much any website, but if you read the review, like product reviews, not only are they hilarious, but you'll see a lot of really good ways to rate and review things without using the word E or dame. Because in product reviews, people don't say like, このパンはいいと思います. Like, they didn't write that comment just to say, I think it looks good or something. They have something to say specifically about it. So there's a lot of really good examples of like, このパンは缶詰の割にも、缶詰の割にまだサクサクして美味しいです or something like. Even though it's a canned bread, it still has some crunch, so it was good and tasty. Or something like that. Yeah, so Jalen, here you go. This bread goes to Jalen Cox. This bread goes to Moon Eater for being the sacrificial lamb and putting up with the online embarrassment. Please take your breads. Oh, good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the taste of your pangang. はい。でも、とりあえず、何よりも、よくできました。Funny Hour says, I had said Kamau and I first. ごめんね. Funny Hour 101 also said Kamau and I. You also get some bread. Say, wait, you missed it. You missed it, bruh. Ready? I hope you enjoyed Funny Hour. That bread was for you. Yeah, they got the toasted ones. I gave them the toasted ones. They got the good breads. There's like a missing bread. I'm a little worried. Oh, Boomer ate it. That's what to say. I was like, I hope the dogs aren't eating pankan somewhere in the corner. But anyways, tsumari nari yorimo. Great job to Moon Eater. Thank you for letting us share your audio sample. So next up is Imperial. Imperial. Okay, let's go. Haru or Aki. Everyone, get your pens ready. No, Moon Eater, don't worry about the pauses. If you think pauses are bad, you should hear my audio diaries. You're like, and I'm like, that's it. And then turn it off and give up. はい。ということで、Imperial の、audio diary. Oh, one more point. But while Imperial's audio is loading, one thing that Moon Eater did at the beginning, which I thought was really good, and I feel like this kind of shows that you go to school in Japan or that you've had like formal Japanese classes. Usually when you start presenting something, excuse me, when you have a presentation in school or when you have like something that you're going to, or like at work even, you don't just start the presentation. You normally actually say, I am now going to present. So, and whatever it is going to be, じゃあ、この、プッチレッスンのチャレンジを発表したいと思います。And what you would say is したいと思います。And Moon Eater actually started the whole prompt with 秋か春を発表したいと思います or something like that. But I specifically remember you saying 発表したいと思います。Oh, Oriental Pearl is here. Anming is here. にhao. Daja say how. Daja say how. It's like, and I've now butchered everything. But yeah, so usually when you start an actual presentation, I didn't know this for the longest time. I would just walk up and be like, hi, hajimemasu. And it's just like, not that cute. So, 発表. Even, it's so small. 発表したいと思います。何々を発表したいと思います。This is 発表. So usually if you're going to present at school or at work, saying じゃあプレゼンを発表したいと思います or something like that. Or if you're doing a specific presentation, so if you're saying それでは秋か春について発表したいと思います。So 春か秋について発表したいと思います。So について about, I'd like to report about whatever. And that's usually how you're taught to start a presentation at Japanese schools or in the business realm as well. And I remember because I studied Japanese abroad, that wasn't really normal. It was just a bunch of us foreigners hanging around. And we actually had a half Japanese girl in our class who was learning kanji. And she would always start her presentations that way. I was like, why is she saying that? She always says that. And it took me a couple years to finally get it. But yeah. 発表したいと思います. Thank you, Moon Eater. We got a hello and cheers from Cuba. Hi there. Yeah, you can say 発表させていただきます, but I'm lazy. And したいと思います is good. I almost dropped all of you. Sorry. Okay, so let's do another audio sample. Yeah, so Oriental Pearl Anming has dropped a secret hint in the long and distant past. For those of you, show of hands, have any of you guys been watching my videos since like way too long ago? Like since my college dorm over 10 years ago? Anybody? Gosh, I hope not. If you guys have been watching for about 10 plus years, you know that I used to actually study Chinese and use Chinese tiny bit on this channel actually. And then I just suddenly stopped and didn't say anything about it or why. So there's going to be cringy flashbacks. Yeah, me too. Believe me. There's going to be a video. Oriental Pearl, Anming, and I are planning to shoot a couple of videos for our channels. But for my channel, I'm going to finally kind of delve into the story of why I never addressed that at all. Like why I just like dabbled and left. And just generally talking about learning multiple languages at once. So I thought you guys would enjoy that kind of conversation. And Wisho from Cuba says, I've only been following you for a month, girl. What you talking about? So, ne, 私も、ごめんね。Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to load up the next audio sample. This one is from Imperial. So, everybody ready to go?
皆さんこんばんは。
待って。はい。ということで、Imperial のオーディオダイアリーをお見せしたいと思います。
皆さんこんばんは。
こんばんは。
今回のテーマは、春か秋、どっちの方が好きですか？私は秋の方が好きです。なぜかというと、秋になると涼しくなります。まあ、今はまだまだ暑いですけど、その涼しくなるのを楽しみにしてます。あとは涼しくなると、私の寝つきが良くなりますので、秋が好きです。二つ目の理由は、秋を象徴する色。まあ、私が思う秋の象徴的な色なんですけど、茶色、紅、黄色などの色がすごく好きです。
これみたい。この辺の色みたい。
そうですね。
ありがとう。
なんだろう、三つ目の理由は、秋が懐かしい気がしますね。なんか普段はその懐かしい気持ちはあまり好きじゃないけど、やっぱり秋が私にくれるその居心地よくて優しいじゃなくて懐かしい気持ち、がすごくなんだろう気持ちいい、
気持ちいい
って言えますかね。
そう言っていいよ。
はい。以上です。
もう終わった。はい。ということで、はい。じゃあ、皆さん、ブーブー、最も良いのを選びください。1、秋。2、春。エンペリオルさんの好きな季節はどちらでしょうか？ブーブー。Why am I blurry? Canned bread into it. Sadie says, I've been watching your channel for about 2 years, I think, and Chris Broad on his podcast recommended your channel for Japanese language learning. Yep, that was, I want to say, a month or two ago. Chris was really nice enough to shout out my channel on 2 different podcasts, 2 different episodes of his podcast, and I was incredibly flattered that he even took the time to utter breath in my direction. So I was like, okay, thanks, bruh. We talked afterwards and I was like, bruh, thanks so much. And okay, so focusing back on Imperial. So, Kazama Aki desu. So the answer was Aki. And there was something I wanted to say. Oh, so there are a couple different. So, like Vanessa's saying, 子供のちっちゃい、何これ、子供の頃の思い出が思い浮かびますかね。そう、思い浮かびますね。私も秋になると、ちょっと、なんだろう、なんかパパと一緒のいろんな思い出、その、なんていうの、庭じゃなくて、芝生でもないけど、アメリカだと結構なんか後ろの芝生のところ、その grassy areas が結構もうかなり大きめなんですよね。だからその、なんかもう秋になると、もみじとかでその葉っぱがちょっと落ちてきて、それを掃除しなきゃいけないんですよね。その掃除したところを山にして、まあ、ちょっとジャンプぴょんぴょんする、その山から山へジャンプぴょんぴょんするのがすごく好きだった、私は。その思い出が思い浮かびますね。そういうのが。いや、だけど、Daddy Long Legs のくもちゃんたちがちょっと、それだけはちょっと勘弁してほしい。I love your musical interlude. Should I make a musical interlude? そう、秋です。だから、風間、おめでとう。秋ですね。So one thing that Imperial has obviously like very fluid, very first of all, great voice, very easy to listen to, and wonderfully fluid Japanese that is for me, it's like really easy to help remind me of words I forgot. And one of the words that I remembered while listening to Imperial was netsuki. So, 秋になると寝つきが良くなります。It becomes easier to fall asleep when the months get cooler. So, easier to fall asleep. I'm all about that. Let me type that in for you guys. So, the ability to fall asleep, netsuki. Sliding down leafy hills with my siblings on cardboard. Yeah, autumn is super nostalgic. There's just something about like sledding through leaves and running from the daddy long legs that are definitely hiding in them. That's just so like, like that's like American like season to me. If you do like a lot of Japanese studies, one of the words that will come up is mono no oware. And I remember my Japanese teacher was like, how would you describe it? Mono no oware. It's like, I don't know. Like it's one of those words. It's like when you're in high school and they're like, what is existentialism? And I'm like, I don't know. What is it? And like, exactly. I'm like, okay. And then like in Japanese studies, they're like, what is mono no oware? And I'm like, I still don't know. And I'm like, exactly. Like it's like it's one of those phrases that I don't think I'll ever pinpoint. Like I generally get it. We were reading Tales of Genji and talking about how the change of seasons evokes a sense of mono no oware, like an appreciation for things that don't last forever type of sense. But I was like, then what's the difference between that and like impermanence or like wabi sabi or like I don't really exactly understand what mono no oware is. But I do understand that in Japan, you get this feeling of like the beauty of transience in the whole like spring and the short-lived cherry blossoms. But I actually get that feeling from the fall. I don't know why I'm blabbering on. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, apple cider donuts are pretty lit. Okay. So let's get to more audio samples. Did we applause? Did we give applause to Imperial? I don't remember if I did. Just in case. And applause to everyone for keeping up with this crazy. Yeah. Okay. So We have two more to go, and then I'll just hear one more bread break. Who's ready for a bread break? If you guys didn't know, we've been eating pan out the can, and it's kind of scary. Science. It isn't crunchy anymore. Now it's just soft again. Oh. Oh. Yeah, the canned flavor's back. You have to toast it. Mmm. 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 Wait, is that you? Imperial, is that is that you in there? David? Is that you? Have I never known? Am I a bad person? Yeah, I need a yogurina break. Excuse me as I clear the parchment. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. Wow, I've been here talking about you in like the fourth person, and you've been here all along. How embarrassing. You have to right this wrong. I'm so sorry. So, in the meantime, again, Yogurina here to change the parchment. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm just embarrassed. I'm going to go ahead and revitalize. Okay, I feel like we need music. Basil, come here. Come sing with us. Come here. Come on. I'll lure you with bread. Come on. Bread, come here. Come here. Come closer. Da, 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 da. No matter what you say. Da, 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 da. No, she's not going to have it. Basil, do you want some bread? Basil, I swear the flavor's not dead. It's tasty. It's so good for you. It was kind of crunchy, but now it's lost its chew. It's so tasty. You're gonna love my pound gun. If you can, get over here. Take a bite. Come closer. That's the stuff. Come on, Basil. Okay. No, we almost had her. I really thought we were going to get her. Oh. I really thought we were going to get some Basil. So talk about imposter syndrome. Imperial's been here the whole time, hiding as Jalen. Okay. That's how we're going to play it. We're going to be hiding in the shadows, playing Kagemusha and whatnot. Okay. That's how it's going to be. Okay, so next audio. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. And thank you for putting up with my slow uptake on that whole thing. Next audio is cranberry. I actually made oatmeal raisin cookies this morning with cranberries and apple honey in them, and the cranberries were lit. So with that in mind, we now listen to cranberry. Squash Browns, I feel like you enjoy my rando songs very much. Basil's still there. She's just not. I think she's looking at the breads. Domo. Pan taberu? Pan kan domo? 何か入ってるよ That was so mean. I'm the worst to her. ごめんね. She didn't deserve that. はじめまして、英語を勉強しようとしている日本人です。聞き取りの勉強になって good です。そう。にゃっほー。おっとさん、ありがとうございました。Basil just pooped. Excuse me, my hand. Oh, it's getting nasty. Okay, we're gonna have to finish this up, and then I'm going to bed. It's 11. Okay, cranberry. Here we go.
皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
クランベリーです。
やっほー。
春より秋の方が好きです。アメリカのカリフォルニア州に住んでいるから。
カリフォルニア、みんなカリフォルニア。
天気、秋の天気。昼は夏みたいに暑くて、夕方は風が涼しくて気持ちいいです。二つ目の理由は
何でしょう。
春に、花粉症のせいで、目や、鼻もかゆくなって、鼻水もよく流れてしまうこともあって、大変です。
大変ですね。
最後に、秋に関する食べ物が大好きです。秋を考えると、かぼちゃとかシナモン
ね。
を浮かんで、スターバックスのパンプキンスパイスラテも浮かびます。大好きです。
そう。
限定メニューだから、
ね、
秋にしか買えないです。はい。ベーシックと言えます。構わないです。
ベーシックじゃないよ。
はい、以上です。来てくれてありがとうございます。
いいえ、こちらこそ、この声を出してくれてありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。素敵です。拍手、拍手、拍手。拍手、拍手、拍手。そう。パンプキンスパイスラテ出たね。これ、なんかアメリカ人多いね。それ私のせいのかな。どうなってる？これはどうなってる？そう、皆さん、いかがでしょうか？プープー。1、秋。2、春。最も良いのを選びください。プープー。In Japan, right? そうだね。なんかね。パンプキンスパイスラテ、かぼちゃが好きだよね。その秋の、そうそうそう。So that was a really useful word that we saw in, here we go. Or we heard, I should say. 限定、時間限定、季節限定、限定のもの、限定のメニュー。Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Boo, boo. Very New York. Yeah, limited time menu or limited season, seasonal items, seasonal menu. Not just menu items. There's even like sales, like gente mono, like on sale items, etc. Gente is a very actually pretty common word. Someone double check this. I think it's probably like N3, N2 word, but honestly, I feel like that's like it should be introduced at least at like the N5, N4 level because you're gonna see gente like everywhere in Japan. The concept of gente is like limited time like seasonal limited time things are so common in Japan. It's almost you'll see more limited time things than not. So I would remember that. So 期間限定. It sucks. Like it's great because then you're like, oh man, like that. I really want like a mango ice pop or something. Gente is N1. Okay. In terms of frequency though, it's like N everywhere. It's in everywhere. But yeah. そうそうそう、風間さんだけですね、春が好きって。I'm like, is it N1? I feel like it should be like an N2. Why is it N1?
I mean, that's just
I feel like gente should not be N1, but like I don't think you need to know how to write it or anything, but I feel like you should know how to recognize it so you know your favorite things are disappearing.
I feel like the word might be N1, but I feel like all those kanjis are like N3-ish.
Right?
Yeah, like gen and teish are definitely like N3-ish.
Vanessa Moore says, whoever is categorizing these words, I just want to talk. 私も.
Yeah, gen and tei are both N3, like Hagiru and
そうね。
Yeah.
そうね。
They're both N3, so maybe.
はいや。よし、じゃあ最後。Ocarina, are you awake? Because it is now time for your Haruka Aki. You're gonna serenade me right into bedtime, and then we're gonna go to bed because it's late in Japan for me. I usually sleep at 8, so this is like we're doing a sleepover. It feels like fun sleepover with everyone. And I hope you guys are ignoring. Wait, I hope you guys are ignoring Basil. Like,
皆さんこんにちは。オカリナです。
Ocarina ね。
今週の質問は、春と秋とどちらの方が好きですか？私はどちらも好きです。春と秋には景色がとても綺麗で、たくさんの写真を撮ることができますから、お祭りもたくさんあります。花粉症でなければ、外に出るのも楽しいでしょ。春と秋はめっちゃ綺麗な季節だと思います。木々が色とりどりになり、とても美しい光景が見られます。
光景？
はい。以上です。
それだけ。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。素敵な1分。ありがとうございました。いただきました。ごちそう。様。でした。はい。ということで、それは最後のオーディオダイアリーでした。はい。Ocarina-san was our final and gave Kazama a friend because this was a どちらも好きです。Is it spring? Is it fall? いや、どちらも好きです。どちらも好きです。I like both. So, Vanessa Moore. Damn, I love his voice. Very good voice. I love his voice. So here's the thing about Ocarina that I've noticed just from hearing different prompts. I wonder if really digging into Japanese classes, it sounds like it's really done a lot for you because your speaking comfort level, like obviously your level has improved, but your speaking comfort level seems to have improved so much. Like even if you had prepared something or even if you'd kind of really thought it through before you started, there's just you can really tell that you're like I can almost hear your smile. And I know Ocarina does a lot of linguistic stuff, another linguistics nerd in the house. And this is like a known fact, you can hear someone smiling. Like, stop squeaking, Lily. Now you know I'm smiling. Okay, fix my face. Okay. Can you tell if I'm smiling? Oh, you can see it. Wait, hold on. I gotta really hide my face. Can you tell if I'm smiling? Can you tell if I'm smiling? Like you can hear a smile. And in a similar way, you can hear that Ocarina's Japanese has really become that much more like comfortable and relaxed and easy. And Ocarina was actually, along with Moon Eater and Imperial and actually most of everyone who was in today was in the original video where we did audio samples. All of you have gotten a lot more comfortable with my madness. And Ocarina, I just wanted to really applaud you because I know that this was kind of like your first foray into speaking Japanese at school and etc. So I just wanted to point out I really noticed and applaud your progress because progress makes me so happy because there's nothing worse than that rut in Japanese. There is nothing worse than that. Oh gosh, it's like stuck in the mud, stuck in the quagmire. Am I gonna stay here forever? The answer is yes, stay here forever. N3. No, just kidding. No, I promise it's not like that. But yeah. Good job. Amazing. And thank you for closing us out with a wonderful prompt. I'm really impressed with all of you guys, really. It's just, and I also thank you because you guys are reminding me of different words that I would forget otherwise or like forget to put in my brain space, whether it be Kansai-ben or Netsuki. Wow, is my Netsuki. You'll notice the more you speak in Japanese, or the more you speak with other people, the more you pick up the way that people speak around you. Like, you'll never know all the words in a language, but you will probably know all the words in your closest friend group. And if you surround yourself with different people, you get to like refresh your language. That's the social aspect. People also often say like, oh, I forgot so much of this language, or I forgot so much. And it's usually not that you forgot it, but because you don't have that social reinforcement of like your 5 best friends who speak that language with you. So when you're surrounding yourself with this audio of other people, especially if they're around your level, it becomes so much easier to retain language, not because you have this like super crazy memory brain, which you may, but usually it's because you have this social reinforcement of the people around you and that sort of way that you guys speak, that kind of like click that you guys have, which is good and it's bad because then you all start to sound the same. And then you need more friends and you just kick every one of your old friends to the curb and get rid. No, just kidding. No, keep all your friends, maybe, if they're good. But yeah, the social aspect of language is one of my favorites. That's why I like to talk to people. You may not think so, but I think I'm an introvert, but I most certainly enjoy the challenge. It's like a video game. Talking to people is like a video game where I get to level up. And the more people I meet, the more I level up. So I really enjoy that. Like, I was going to say, like, it's like when you like knock down like the enemy and take their items, but that just sounds especially violent. Like you you word knock down these enemies that are not enemies and take their word items into your arsenal. I'll work on my metaphor. There's got to be a better, less violent metaphor for this. But yeah, let me check your comments because I've just been like talking to myself more or less. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Let's see, what are all of you saying in the chat before we all go to bed and or go to breakfast? Yeah, Liz, record yourself. Kolken, what did he say? Kolke? Was it kolke? Is that the word that you're... Ocarina, you're here. So I think Amalika Fao is asking one of the words that you used. I believe it was kolke, this one. Like scenery. Correct me and us if we're wrong. Kolken is contribution, which is a very good word. You can use that a lot on resumes or like cover letters. Okay, so your sweater is so pretty. Where did you get it? This sweater, let's check. ちょっと待って。書いてないんだ。何これ。書いてないんだ。何もない。何これ。何これ。マジで。Oh, showing too much. Excuse me. It's supposed to be rated G. I think there's a tag. Oh, here we go. I don't know. The tag says spray premium. I think I got it at Vivre at like a random secondhand store in Vivre or something like that. Sorry. It's like the Vivre in Yokohama. They have really good sales around New Year's. And yeah, this is like my like birthday confetti cake sweater. どう? これ好きでしょ? これいいよね. Like, let me go back to the comments. So the word was kolke. Another word, I really like this one, but I've never actually used it out loud because I feel like it's a little bit like I use it when typing or writing reviews of things. Like if I'm visiting an area, I'll say like, この絶景がすごいです. Like the 絶景, like, here, I'll type it here. 絶景. How would we say 絶景 in English? That sounds natural. Like really good scenery. Like this, it's not just like scenic landscape. It's like remarkable, unforgettable scenery is 絶景. Oh my gosh. 周平なかったかな？お久しぶり。もう、ずいぶんご無沙汰しております。元気にしてました。2年ぶりかな ?2、3年ぶり Johanna-san is here. Yeah, it's like picturesque, but there's certain words like zepping for like something that's just food that's just so deliciously good. It's like exquisite. Exquisite's kind of like a good word. And then for landscapes, you can use the same ze. So zeppin for like food, zekke for like landscapes, and there's another like ze something that I use a lot, but I can't. I can't remember it at the moment. But this like ze something word is a pretty common word in writing when you're writing like reviews or when you're talking about like, oh, I went to this like tourist area and it was like, oh, やっぱり絶景がこのところの絶景が素晴らしい or something like that. Okay, so Glamour by Liz says, I feel you're more of an omnivert. Somebody said this to me. I didn't know this was a word. I talked to one of my best friends yesterday, and she's like, are you an introvert or an extrovert? And I was like, I'm an introvert because I most definitely need... Earthquake? No, it's me being a fatty. I most definitely need my time on my own. Like if I don't have an hour editing middle and end of the day just to like decompress alone, I get crazy. Like I get a headache, I get mad, I go Hulk. Like I need to like a full hour at least, or I get crazy. But at the same time, if I don't talk to people, I go crazy again. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I need my private time to charge and find like my peace, if that's a thing. But I need people to feel like my energy and my joy. So I don't know how to really describe that. And my friend was like, I think you're an omnivert. And I was like, I don't know. Is that a word now? Do we have access to this word now? But yeah, I think what I said to her was, I think I have like 2 sets of batteries and they both need to be charged. And I charged my like peace meter at home and my energy meter with people. Because yeah. Joanna, 3年ですよね. It's been 3 whole years. So. I'm very introverted in English and not so much in Japanese. So I think Ren Benkyo says this. I feel the same way. I was very just all over introverted in general until I started really studying Japanese, and just being able to learn language, like the magic of using language effectively, was just so much fun that I started to really like speaking to people in both languages. So I wonder if Japanese actually kind of opened that second like Toshiba battery for me or something. I don't know. Okay, so AJ is asking the real question. When is Japan going to open the border for new visas? For working visas, actually, I've actually been hearing that people are making their way into Japan on working visas already. I don't know if they already had a COE that had been pending for a while, or I know that people who had been working in like Olympics related or like very like extreme case needed jobs have been let in, but like the general work visa situation, I think it's actually starting to open up, but don't quote me. But I hope before the end of the year that student and work visas start processing like normally. I really think after the election, the new prime minister election ends, we'll really know where we stand about like next steps moving forward. And that's like what the holdup has been this whole time. Okay. So, Johanna says, do you know your Meyer-Briggs type? Is that the ABCD or like ILTQ one? Is that one? I forget what it was, but it was some kind of crazy. Maybe on the next one we'll do it. Emma A just popped in. I love your content. Okay, so AJ has a COE. Good luck. I'm sorry. It's been such a pain. Believe me, it's.
Dude, I know they're letting in jet people starting in like end of September. I heard, but I don't know about anything else. Like I know one jet person who said that they were getting it at the end of September, but I can't speak for anyone else. Can you hear it? Can you hear me?
Can they hear? Can everyone hear what Boomer just said?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah. Imperial just said the same thing about jet program.
Yeah, like there was somebody who used to work who like interned at my English school that I taught at, and there came like a year or two ago, and they're doing jet, and they got in at that, or they said they were getting in at the end of December or September.
So it seems like we're rolling out like the essential jobs in Japan.
Essential.
Well, yeah, English teaching is like one of the first industries that's like expected of foreigners in Japan. No?
Essential?
I think in the sense of Japan, essential. I'm not going to go into what sidebar you're opening. P.S. Did you see Basil? She's very distant. She's like way in the kitchen looking at me. She's like halfway in the Genkan. She's like, someone let me leave this crazy house. Mm-hmm. I'd show everyone here, but then they'd see how nasty.
No, don't do that.
She'd see that they'd right? She's like in the Genkan, like, I'm ready to leave this terrible home. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, so it's getting a little bit better. Our jobs over there are getting more lenient on tattoos and highlights. I feel like the jobs that weren't lenient aren't changing, but there are definitely more jobs now that don't care, especially like at American firms and stuff like that. This is the pankang. But yeah, so we're gonna have to actually wind down this live stream. It's been 2.5 hours, and I have to go to bed. I have to sleep. I really have to sleep. More on that later. Oh gosh. So. ということで, let me check to make sure I updated everybody on everything here. Oh yeah, when I start let me talk to the mic. When I start my Twitch channel like full on, one of the things I'm actually going to be doing as well is going to be like new app reviews. Like we'll be checking out different like Japanese apps as well, not just Japanese games, but apps as well. So start thinking about like any favorite apps or something that you want me to check. I think I've already done Duolingo, Rosetta Stone, but even something like a dictionary app or like a finger like typing app or something. If you have anything you want me to check out, sorry, don't list it here because I won't see it. But just think of that. And then things I'm watching. Oh, I've been watching the show on Netflix, Zannen na Ikimono or something. It's a NHK show for children. Yeah, it's an NHK show for children, but it's so funny. It is so funny. I think it's really for adults. It's about like unfortunate animals or something, or like unfortunate facts about animals. It's like animal trivia. And it's like, did you know that a wombat poops in cubes? And you're like, what? And it just like goes into all the you have to see it. It's the characters and the little animal characters are hilarious too. You'll pick up some really good Japanese. So I highly recommend this show that I can't remember. Let me find the name for you. Jiten.
Yeah, probably.
Zannen na ikimono
No Jiten, probably.
no Jiten. Amazing show. hilarious. I would definitely at least watch the first episode because it's a little weird, and you'll have to get used to it, but I think you'll like it. And then, yeah, that's about it. I think that's basically it. I have some other updates, but I'm going to save them. Boomer and I have a lot of other big updates that we'll get to, like his job and other stuff like that. So we'll let those out next time. For now, I'm just going to get some sleep. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching for all 2.5 hours. I hope you get some sleep. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope your Saturday or your Sunday or your Monday or your Tuesday are all amazing. And I'm so glad we could have a fun little chat because I miss you guys, and it really sucks that I haven't been able to upload. And I'm like, you guys probably think I'm some doofus sitting on a hands with the thumbs and a mouth wondering what to do. Like, oh, I miss you guys. I miss just like normal interaction. And in these videos that I've been doing, a lot of your comments are like on the screen, and I'm like talking about things that you all have been saying. Like, I've been trying to be so much more interactive, but the videos are just sitting in some weird vault, so you guys don't even know that that's happening. So it's like, but yeah, it's okay. I promise. I guess I can share one good announcement, a sneak peek for you guys for staying so long. I actually got my dream visa approved this week. It took, I would say, 5 years to get this visa, but it took like 3 years of paperwork. I've been working on the paperwork for this visa for like 3 years, like in New York and here in Japan and Tokyo, and it just I finally got approved, and I like legit was like, I could cry because my life is about to get really easy. Not easy, not easy, but my life is about to be so much more productive because I literally would spend about 6 months out of every year renegotiating contracts and re-upping my visa every single year. And I was just like, now that I don't have to spend 6 months giving all of my energy to permission to live, I can just do so much more with you guys. I'm so excited. Like, oh, I can just go back to living my life, not fearing for it. So yeah, we'll talk more about that later. But yeah, so I'm super excited. That's like the first of many huge change announcements that are going to happen over the next couple months. No spoiler. Stay tuned for another update. Florida drops hints. Oh no, JD's Jersey Girl, thank you. Didn't get the alert you're alive. That's terrible. But thank you for the support. I feel bad. You like sent it in at the very last minute. But thank you. Maybe with your $2, I can buy some more punk gum and use it. I don't want this to be my thing. Like, every time you guys donate, I'll buy a punk gun.
No,
Don't do that, right? That's terrible. But we do need something like that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jersey Girl. Say hi to Jersey for me. Eat some cheese. Maybe swing into New York for me. I'm just kidding. All right. No. You don't have to do super chat. There's what are those things called? There's the special thanks button under every video. There's also the what is it? There's my Patreon, but that's like a recurring thing. There's also like my PayPal link. If you really want to support the channel and you want to send it towards something specific, I really should get an Amazon list going so you guys can buy my SD cards. That would be smart, right? But yeah, anyways, enough for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel, Jersey Girl, the Discord fam, the club, and everybody who submitted audio today. And not so many thanks to the PalmCon for being a strange science experiment, but made the video interesting. So thank you. I will see you guys soon. Get the blueberry one. Hai, 了解しました。Conveni snacks. Good night, everyone. It's like, is it weird to say I love you? I know you guys are like, what? But I do. Like, literally, you guys make my life so much more interesting. This is a perfect way to end my night. I'm going to go and pass out. Sweet dreams, everyone. Oyasumi nasai. Chumi. Sweet dreams, everyone. And I will talk to you very soon, much sooner than the last time. Okay, I'm falling asleep. Good night, Basil. Say good night. Basil says good night. Lily says good night. Boomer says
Good night.
talk to you guys later. Bye! 今日もご視聴ありがとうございました。またね。バイバイ。